Yes, you guys, we are back live in the building for a double stream today. And this one, guys, I think the hype has risen a little bit, seeing that Marmoush is starting. And yeah, I think this is two teams that are very, very, very hard to predict this season, and therefore for us it's going to be a really interesting game. I'm going to start a poll right now to see who you guys are supporting, because I think it's hard to pick kind of who we'd want to win this game. But me personally, I think a draw is what I would want to see, a high scoring draw. What result do you yo Demo, nice to see you in the building, do you want most? City win. I know the Chelsea fan would say Chelsea win for sure. Chelsea win or a draw. I'm curious to see what you guys say for this. While I have some chocolate. I'm having some dark chocolate. Kusanov and Marmoush starting will be interesting. I completely agree. I'm hyped for that, just to see their debuts. Delior says, I don't expect Man City to lose at home. They lost 4-0 to Spurs at home. They're so unpredictable this season. Yo, Sonny, thank you very much for the super chat already. Starting the live with some energy. I want W's in the building for Sonny, who says Nottingham Forest out of the title race is something I never thought I would be saying. Really? I didn't think they were going to go all the way, personally. I just didn't think it would be possible because they don't have the experience. You know, so for me, it doesn't surprise me. I don't know. Are you guys surprised? Are you guys surprised? Maka, Grav, and Suboslai is the best midfield in the league. Someone was telling me that after the game. It is. I think without a shadow of a doubt. Oop. The game has just kicked off. Let me start the timer and I will add in W Sunny. Sunny. Alright, let's see. It's been... Guys, let me know your score predictions. Let me know your score predictions. I'm going for a 3-1 City win. Although I say that with no real confidence because, like I said, I think this game is impossible to predict. I really think so. Let me bring in the ball movement as well. Reece James has already been dropped. Yo, Gabriel, nice to see you in the building. Thank you, Brendan, for doing that. Nice to see you guys in the building as we continue our day of football. Oh my god, I like chocolate too much. Remember when we were talking about chocolate, Delior? Look at Marmoush in the City shirt. I'm not used to seeing Marmoush in the City shirt. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to that. And he's already had a chance, Marmoush. Bro, I'm telling you, I feel really confident that he's going to score in his debut. Personally, I think he's going to score in his debut. I'm going to have some chocolate. Yo, LFC God, nice to see you. Oh my god, I swear. Chelsea! Chelsea haven't just scored. Madueke. You're joking. Guys, Kusanov. The City center back. What is going on? There's no way it's already 1-0. I had a feeling, guys, this game was going to be one for the ages. And it looks like it will be. It's 1-0. 2 minutes into the game for Chelsea. They score with their first opportunity. What is going on? I need to have a look at the replay because I didn't even see it clearly, bro. I didn't even see it clearly. Oh my god, bro. How are City this poor defensively this season? Look, a complete missed header from... Oh god, guys, I feel for the new City centre-back. Kusanov on his debut, and that's a massive error for the City's centre-half. Guys, first he literally heads it straight to Nicholas Jack. Yeah, it's basically... I can't believe that, guys. Kusanov, I feel for him on a debut to make that big of a mistake. It's going to be tough for him to bounce back from this, in this game at least. Oh, wow. But for us, this game is going to be something else. It's already 1-0. Madueke, Nicholas Jackson with the assist. Unreal. Thank you, Brendan O'Brien, for doing that. What's up, Samosa? Whoa, what's up is this game has started off with fire, with Chelsea being gifted a goal by City's new signing, Kusanov. Literally gifted. He's 20. Exactly, he's got to settle in. Yeah, but still, imagine Pep threw him right into the team. That's brave from Pep, I mean. It's very brave from Pep. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. How's this possible, you guys? Yo, Samsodian, nice to see you back in the building. What's good? Chelsea are already 1-0 up. It's crazy how they're losing the ball like this. It's so unlike City. Like, I don't even understand what's going on right now. Genuinely. I don't understand what's going on. Okay, I'm just going to put up the crowd noise for you guys. City are goal down already. Yeah, Susan. I feel for the center back, the new signing Kusanov, because he's so young and it's directly his mistake that led to Madueke scoring the opener. Yo, nice to see you back in the building, young Trent. What's good? It's crazy, bro, this start. Oh god. Deliora, I have a chocolate addiction like you. I'm too addicted. If I have it close to me, someone needs to move it far away from me because I love chocolate too much. Oh god. We could eat a whole bar. Wow, it looks like they're playing counterattack. You call it brave, I call it desperation by Pep. True. That's true. I think it's both. But maybe also he didn't have any other options. Like he said, they have one fit defender. So what can you really do? Yo, Connor Leonard, nice to see you back in the building. Kusanov is a good player, and that happens, totally. Totally, but what I mean more is it'll be difficult for him to... I mean, we'll see what his mentality is all about, to continue on after a mistake like that. Because he can let it get to his head, you know? But I agree, of course, he's so young, are you kidding? He's so young. I got dark chocolate. Some dark chocolate. Marmoush is scary, bro. He's so fast, and it looks like they're trying to use his pace on the counter attack. That's what it looks like right now. This one is just from Lille. I usually just get kind of what's the local one, you know. That's stay in this game. Yeah, iconic. Dark hot chocolate. Yum. Oh god, hot chocolate sounds so good too. Hot chocolate. Oh, Chelsea on the counter attack. Cole Palmer, he's gonna pass it. No way they don't score, bro. Oh my god, how have Chelsea not scored from that counter attack? How have Chelsea not scored from that counter attack? Oh my lord, Cole Palmer had passed it. I cannot believe that, bro. Palmer to Jackson, but the pass was just a little bit too far. Oh my god, this game. Guys, I think we're in for a real treat tonight. I think we're in for a real treat. This game is end to end right now. And I told you, I think both teams are unpredictable. Both teams are quite desperate. And that's going to lead to a wild game, I think. And that's how it's been so far. 10 minutes in. But Chelsea should be 2-0 down. I can't believe they didn't score that counterattack. That is... Who scored? Madueke scored the opener. Literally 2 minutes in the game. Oh my god, Foden hits the post. What a hit from Phil Foden. Bro, this game is wild. This game is wild. Look at this counterattack, bro. They had to score there, Chelsea. Look, Cole Palmer had it. It would have been a 1v1. He was unselfish. He played it to Jackson. But then the angle didn't quite work out for him. So he played it back to Sancho. And Ederson made the save. Oh no, or was it a block? Look at that shot from Foden. Oh, from outside the box. Hot chocolate in cold weather. This is what I call entertainment, bro. It's such a tense end-to-end game so far. Unreal. You think the score is going to end 3-1 for who? Look at Rodri and Ruben Diaz. They're sitting next to one another. Nah, it's still 1-0. It's still 1-0. That's so stressful for these youngsters. Clubaholic, like we were saying though, it's because both teams will be desperate in this moment in time, and therefore it's just about vibes. It's just about vibes. Another great, yeah. And also, like we had been saying before, City and Chelsea games in recent years seem to produce bangers time and time again. So I had a feeling that this game was going to be really entertaining. Now imagine City will be pushing for that equalizer. That's going to open up some space. Rodri, his hope is to come back before the end of the season. He's not sure if it's going to be possible, but that's his aim, to at least make an appearance within this season. Swift Young is in the building. Nice to see you. It is good to see you in the building. Guys, guess how many goals and assists Mohamed Salah is on, by the way, right now. Guess how many. I can't believe it's an actual number. From 32 games he's played this season. Guys, 32 games. Take a guess. How many goal contributions in 32 games? I find it hard to believe that this stat is real, but it is. $40. 40, bro. 40 goal contributions from 32 games. That's not normal. That's best player in the world numbers. That's Egyptian king numbers. Holy, holy, holy. He's too good. He's actually too good. He's actually too good, bro. He's too good for this league. For 40 goal contributions from 32 games. What is Rafinha on? I'm not sure, actually. Are there any Barca fans in the build? Are there any Barca fans in the building? Jonathan, Marmoush looks like a top player. Honestly, I'm worried about that signing for City because he has everything you would want in an attacker. Thing is, can he be consistent season after season? That's the risk, and that's why obviously he wasn't £100 million plus player, because he's only really done it for one season. You know what I mean? At that level, the numbers we're talking about. Otherwise, yeah, Barca fan. My question was, how many goal contributions does Rafinha have? Do you think we could have scored more today? Yeah, but I'm happy. Ashwini, I said it before. Any win, I would have been happy. Any win, I would have been happy. And we just completely dominated. So I'm super happy after that performance. Obviously, it would have been nice to keep a clean sheet, but it also made me smile to see the Ipswich fans celebrating in the away end who traveled that distance, you know? Kamal says, hello, Leo. Sorry, I couldn't watch the watch along. I was in an auditorium watching the game with the lads. Love it. Seems like a new background for you. Yes, I'm in a new flat right now. I don't know how long I'm going to stay here, but I'm here for now. Zulu mentality. Love from South Africa. Big up, brother. Nice to see you in the building. King. Come on, the Blues. I want to see Chelsea win 4-2 and Marmoush score 2 goals. Wow, I love Yona. I love how specific you are there. But I'm doing well. Very happy after that Liverpool win. Things are looking good right now. Who's better, prime Liverpool or prime? Are you talking about in the Premier League era, LSC God? When you talk about prime Liverpool or prime Man United? Yes, we can, Ashwini. We'll play football bingo at halftime for those of you that want to play. I am, Burr. Like I was saying, part of it is that performance from Liverpool, which is the most relaxed performance I've ever seen. And that's made me relaxed because I was nervous before the game, and then it was just very, very dominant from Liverpool, calm, composed, and it's just put me in that kind of calm mood. You know what I mean? In the best possible way, like a calm, good feeling. You know, Leo, Bournemouth beat Forest 5-0. I know, bro. It's crazy. That's one of the craziest results this season because Forest are usually very good defensively. They have been very good defensively this season, so it's a big shock. Pinging is also from South Africa. Big up, bro. Who would be the Ballon d'Or winner if it was right now, bro? It would be Salah. Based off of what the players have done this season, we just talked about it. 40 goal contributions in 32 games in the most competitive league in the world, and it's not normal. That's Ballon d'Or numbers. But like I said, if you get those numbers but you don't win trophies, then I don't think you can win it. So it all depends on whether we can go on and win the biggest trophies, because at the end of the day, I think you do have to lead to team success. Prime all time, then Liverpool. LFC God. If you had said Premier League, I would have said Man United because they dominated for longer. But our teams under Bob Paisley that won those European Cups, United couldn't do that. So definitely prime Liverpool. But that's we go way back if we talk about that. But in the Premier League era, and this is how you know I'm not too biased, in the Premier League era, I would definitely say prime United was better than prime Liverpool because prime United did it for so long. They were so consistent season after season, and that's the hardest thing to do. You know what I mean? I used to support Chelsea following my dad, but something clicked in my mind and then I chose Liverpool and I'm loving it. Love that young Trent. So how long have you been watching Liverpool week in, week out? JP says, Leo, you'll never walk alone from Australia. Who are we versing next in the Premier League and what do you think the score will be? Up next, like I said, is a very, very tough game. We go away at Bournemouth, who literally beat Forest 5-0 at home today. So they'll be very confident. Oh my God, Marmoush with a Marmoush. If he had just gone to touch the eye, it would have been a goal. It would have been a goal. But that was actually great play from City. Look at that, Phil Foden. Oh, beautiful touch, and then he plays it out wide to Gvardiol, and then the cross was. He would have been offsides actually, Marmoush. He would have been offsides. Hydrate. Okay, Rory, Ian James's world. I'm hydrating for you right now, okay? Yeah, true. It would have been offsides. But yeah, so we have Bournemouth away next. And it's going to be really tough because now they're going to be full of confidence. What actually makes me a little bit more confident is because they are on this run of form where they smashed Newcastle away too. Hopefully they're going to go for the game, and I think that suits us because we're very good on the counterattack. So what makes me kind of optimistic for that game, is I think we can defend well and we will have counterattacking opportunities since it's away from home. You know what I mean? But definitely, that's one of the toughest games this season. Bournemouth away. They beat Arsenal, they beat Chelsea at home. Look, they beat Forest 5-0 today, so yeah, it's going to be hard. They're ahead of City on points as we speak. If you look at the league table right now, Bournemouth are on 40 points and City are on 38. So, says something. NS says opinion on Arsenal title chances. Arsenal, because of your defensive record and how good you are defensively, I think that's what could carry you to be the main title challenger with Liverpool, and I definitely don't think it's over yet. Like, that's why I won't say that the title is ever done in freaking January. Why? Because anything can happen in football. If Virgil, if something happened to one of our key players, you never know. Obviously, it would be the worst thing in the world, but in football, anything can happen. So definitely it's not over, and I think Arsenal will be our main challenger for sure. Not just because of the results today, but I always felt because of how good you are defensively, that does bring you, that can take you far. You know? We've both conceded 21 goals, by the way, this season. Liverpool and Arsenal. I like memes is the biggest. Gakpo. You've been a supporter 4 years. Love it. Have you noticed a difference between this season playing on the left? Bro, huge difference. It's his redemption season completely. But that's what happens when you play players in their preferred position. I think one of the reasons why we've seen Lucho recently dip a little bit in form, for me, it's just because he's being played out of position. He's not meant to play down the middle. But the problem is, again, Gakpo's playing so well that you can't drop him. So I can understand the dilemma. Gvardiol. How did he not score there? What a chance. He took it so well too, the way he was able to take the defender out, and then he just completely smashed it over. I thought that was going to be the equalizer there. Look, Gvardiol was literally right in front of the goal. How did he not score? How did he miss that? Or at least not put it on target? Look, he's hitting his head like this. He can't believe it. Understandably so. Oh, you're on your mom's account. Othin. Othin from Iceland. I have to be person of earth. I have to be a Dortmund fan because I'm from Dortmund, but I think deep down I'm a Liverpool fan. You can be both because they're teams that have a lot of similarities, bro, and they play in different leagues, you know. So I really think you can be both a Liverpool fan and a Dortmund fan. There's nothing bad with that. How's Marmoush doing? Dark. I think he's looking sharp whenever he makes runs in behind and stuff like that, but he hasn't really gone chances in this game, so it's too early to tell so far. Too early to tell. Guys, I just realized too, next weekend, isn't next weekend City against Arsenal? Isn't that next weekend? Store stat edit says Leo, remember me last year? I left this. Yes, I do remember you, bro. What's good? Store stat edits. Still bitter. Marmoush. Is it is Marmoush earning 300,000 a week? There's no way that's actually his salary. Is Phil Foden on sides there? Oh no, he's off. He's off. February 2nd is Arsenal City. Oh my god. We're definitely going to do a watch along for that. That's going to be an exciting one to watch. We're definitely going to hope that day that City get a result. That's for sure. And Marmoush got given the number 7 right away. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, Vortex, I am going to shave my beard this week. That was in my plans. Don't you worry. Oh, the reviews. with Asmain and family. Big up to you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Chelsea here. Bro, Chelsea look dangerous on the counter every time. Look at Madueke. He's full of confidence. Running in the box. Plays it back to Cole Palmer. Is he going to shoot? Oh, Cole Palmer straight at Ederson. Straight at Ederson. But I think now the game is really going to suit Chelsea. Think about it. City have to go for it, and it's going to leave space in behind on the counter attack for Chelsea. It's going to suit them. I like memes. The Liverpool game is over. I can't hydrate for a Liverpool player right now. I can't. And he's not going to start against PSV. Oh, actually, it's his old club. Maybe he'll get some playing time against his old club. Maybe he'll ask, Nicholas Jackson. Oh my God, what a chance for Nicholas Jackson. What a chance for Nicholas Jackson there. £275,000 per week for Marmouche, bro. That's insane. Wage increase from 32k to 300,000. Jesus. I think it's too early to say what trophies Liverpool win this season. It's way too early. I think we'll go far in every competition, though. That's for sure. Definitely, I think we'll go far in every competition. Watch your long Leo gonna shave. Who scored? Madueke scored 2 minutes in. Nicholas Jackson got the assist. Noor, I want a draw personally, I think. A draw. But I see what 850 of you guys have voted so far. 51% of you want a Chelsea win, 26% a draw, and 24% a City win. Gareth Evers, Salah is on 40 goal contributions this season from 32 games. I don't want to sell any of our front three, Ethan. I don't want to sell any of our front three, and I don't want to have to make that decision. I want City to win because that would make City closer to Europa League spot, and it would be hilarious to see City in Europa. What about Conference League? You don't think it would be better to see them in Conference League? Oh. Foden has looked sharp, to be fair. It seems like he's gonna turn his form around. City have had 70% of possession in the last 10 minutes. Jonathan, it all depends on what replacement we could get for Darwin and how much money we got for him. So it all depends on what the situation is. You know what I mean? GS Warriors in the building. What's good, brother? What's good? City in Conference League would be crazy. Go on, Sancho. Oh, that's a good tackle from Kusinov. Jesus, what a kind super chat from Harry. Harry, thank you so much for the support. Oh my god, that's so kind. Guys, I want W spammed in the building right now for Harry Sinclair. You freaking legend. Who says, hey Leo, I got some results back from the exams I did before Christmas and passed all of them so far. Also, well done to Salah for 175 goals. Also, do you think Iriola should win Manager of the Year? Also, if Liverpool win the league, I'll be happy for you. What a freaking legend, guys. Harry, by the way, City. Goal. Goal for City. And it's Marmoush on his debut. I said he was scoring on his debut. Oh, wait, no, is he offsides? Never mind. He's offsides. Guys, I'm telling you, I think Marmoush is scoring today, though. I said it before. He's looked very sharp. And he's in crazy form. But that goal won't stand. Because he was offsides. But guys, Harry's not a Liverpool fan. And look how respectful and loving. Bro, you're a legend. And congratulations on passing all your exams. And yeah, Salah, unbelievable. He's surpassed Thierry Henry now in Premier League goals, which is crazy. And he has more assists. And do I think Iriola should win Manager of the Year? Let's see come the end of the season. You know? But yeah, he's done a crazy job. Him and Nuno, Nuno from Forest, they've both done unbelievable jobs. But I do think if Liverpool went on to win the Premier League, I do think Slot has to be the manager of the season, just because nobody expected Liverpool to even compete for the Premier League, So I think it'll all depend on the results come at the end of the season. But man, the job he's doing as well is phenomenal. Unbelievable. But damn, Harry, thank you very much for the support. How are you feeling about your game tomorrow? I feel like Harry Sinclair is such a name for like a winger. I'm just imagining like a winger. But wasn't there a Sinclair that played for Chelsea? For City, I mean? What was his name? Sinclair? Let me see. I feel like there was a player who... Yeah, Scott Sinclair. Yeah, I was thinking of Scott Sinclair. He's still playing football now. He's 35 years old and he plays for Football League One side Bristol Rovers. Damn, that's a throwback. Scott Sinclair. That's a real throwback. Shout out to you, Alex. Harry Sinclair supports Man United. Right, Harry Sinclair? Yeah, Man United. That's why I was asking you, how do you feel about the game tomorrow? Who does United play tomorrow, actually? Fulham away. Oof, that's going to be a hard game. Fulham away. That's going to be tough. Justin Reed says, Leo, if you could sign one player in the summer, who would it be? I would sign Jorel Hato from Ajax. Because he can play center back and left back. And he's one for the future. He's a wonder kid. It's mental. Scott Carson is still at City. Their third choice keeper. That's the best job in the world, Josh. Honestly, being a third choice keeper. If you're old and you're just getting those wages for your retirement funds, I would take it. Yeah, I jinxed it now. But I don't think this game is going to remain dull the whole time. Just the tempo's gone down a little bit. Look, Tashko says, W Man United fan. I'm a United fan too, and I like the super chat. Big up. I love Marmoush's passion. He would be a great player for Liverpool. Or your team Spurs. Yeah, honestly, I think he's going to be a good signing for I mean, for whoever was going to sign him, he has everything I think you want in a forward. And I would have, I'm not going to, I said it before, I would have loved him at Liverpool. But at the same time, if they're offering him 300 grand a week, there's no chance we would have offered that to a player who's only put up incredible numbers for one season. No way. No way, Jose. Did you see Bruno's last minute winner? Yeah, the day before against Rangers. Yeah. Man City is struggling. They really are. They really are. But this game is definitely not over. I'm sorry to hear that, Tashko. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Trust me, I know that they're an oil money club, and that's why they can afford those wages. But like, that's why, if for example Liverpool were interested, there's no chance we would have gone for that deal if he's being paid that, because that would be more than what a lot of like key players for us are earning that have done it season after season. It just wouldn't make sense. Hema is in the building. What's good? Gvardiol. Oh my god, guys, 1v1. No way he's missed. Guys, it's crazy to say it, but I think the two biggest chances for City in this first half have come for Gvardiol. And to be fair, they probably would have wanted those chances to fall to him, because I think he's been their second highest scorer this season after Erling Haaland. He has that many goals. That was so close for Josko Gvardiol. Did Ajax lose? No, I didn't. Good effort goes... Did Ajax lose today? Yeah, see, I want to do that. I want to do that. But I need to get settled first. Wow, they lost to RFS in the Europa League. Jeez, Ajax is in 16th. That's not very good, is it? That's not very good. Anthony was good. Yeah, to be fair, if City are pushing, Gundo with a beautiful ball. No way Gvardiol scored. No, bro. I was literally saying Josko Gvardiol has literally had the two biggest chances in the game, and now he's the one that equalizes for City. 1-1. Bro, how is it possible that center back, left back is the player for City that's getting the most chances on the pitch? I don't understand how this is happening. Bro, how's this possible? 1-1. How are all the chances falling to their left back? Right? He's playing left back today. Is he not? Yes, Lille have scored. Let's go. 1-0 for Lille. Yeah, left back. Bro, that's crazy. Oh yeah, it was Matheus Nunes. The two fullbacks were involved in that goal, by the way. Two fullbacks. Because it would have been Matheus Nunes that would have scored, and then it got saved, and Gvardiol got it off the rebound. 1-1. Is he? Wait, am I right, by the way? Oh, Ultimate Football, the Chelsea fan. I'm sorry, bro. This game is not over, though, by any means. Wait, guys, is it true? Am I mistaken in thinking that Gvardiol is the second highest scorer for City this season? Let me check. Oh, no. Phil Foden has more goals. At least in the Premier League. Oh, yeah, 5. Gvardiol is on 5 goals now in the Premier League. 5 goals. Liverpool lover. Yo, buddy Miles. Nice to see you back in the building. What's good? How's it going? Oh, it's magic. I would love Robinson or... I think Robinson is maybe a little bit too old. He's not the type of player we'd go for, but I would love Kerkez. He seems to have that mentality, and he has everything to improve. So I would personally love Milos Kerkez, and he'd be an international teammate with Soboslai too. So it would be beautiful to see. Thank you again, Harry Sinclair, for the super chat. I want those W's in the building for Harry Sinclair, who's been so freaking kind in the building. I cannot believe that level of support, Harry. Thank you. Who says, I'm quietly confident. Obviously, Brighton was disappointing, but we lost 6 out of our last 7 against Brighton. But it'll be close tomorrow. Thursday against Rangers was bad for my blood pressure. Yeah, it's tough. Fulham away, I feel like, is one of those games in the Premier League that, you know, if Fulham are up for it, it's always a tough game. So it'll be an interesting one. But all the best for that, Harry. All the best for that. I know there's some United fans in the building as well. But you're Ruben Amorim in, right, Harry? Like, no matter what happens this season, right? Because he still hasn't had to have, you know, proper backing for making his own team, you know. Like, I think this summer is probably gonna be the summer where you make the most signings and most outgoings ever, like in United history, because like Ruben Amorim is a brutal with his decision making, and I think he'll be like, if there's a player he doesn't want anymore, as we see with Rashford and Garnacho, like, he's not afraid to make those big decisions. So I think it's gonna be a summer with so much movement for United, so much movement. Tash, who's also a United fan, says if we win, we might climb up the table. Definitely will, I feel like. Yo, Leo, I'm in the building. City fan. It's 1-1. Your boy Josko Gvardiol equalized. Would you like Cisco from Leipzig? Nah. I mean, sure, but there's other strikers I would rather, like Isaac. Maybe it's not realistic, though. Oh, Andy Robertson. It's hard to believe that Josko Gvardiol plays that well at left back when wasn't he originally a centre back? There's also a Napoli-Juve game happening right now. Oh my god. Marueke. Guys, GG's. That is the halftime whistle. Let me stop the timer. We are indeed going to get to play some football bingo at halftime. Honestly, I feel like 1-1 is a fair result at halftime. I just hope both teams go for it in the second half. You know, I hope both teams go for it. My prediction before the game was actually... Oh no, I changed my prediction after I saw Marmoush was starting. But my initial prediction was 1-1. Let me know who, after this first half, who you think is going to go on to win it. I think City will. I don't know. I say that. No, I think it's going to be a draw. think it's gonna be a draw. It's impossible to predict. Yeah, bro, let me send the link right now for bingo. You'll never walk alone. I was doing astronomy, but my... That's crazy, yeah. He's the third highest scorer after Erling Haaland and Phil Foden. And he's your left back. He's your left back. He's someone I would have wanted at Liverpool so badly because he can play both in the middle and on the left. Having a player like that is so useful. And clearly he can do it at the top level. Bro, it's crazy. Joseph, what's good? What did you think? What did you think of that first half? I'm just astounded that the two biggest chances before the City equalizer all fell to Gvardiol, the same player. Are you scared that Liverpool might face Real Madrid? Yeah, because Real Madrid are the most unpredictable team. And that's what I wouldn't like about facing them. Facing you in the next round. Omar Marmoush is such an exciting talent. Do you reckon the next Egyptian king? I don't know. It's way too early to tell. It's way too early to tell. But I don't think so. Just because players like Mohamed Salah don't come around often, so it would be surprising if he got to those levels. How are we feeling? I'm Connor. I'm feeling calm after that win. Like we're just in control of life, and I just feel warm, you know, in the best possible way. Predict the second half. I'm going for 2-2. I think it's gonna end as a draw. What do you think? But honestly, I'm saying that, but I don't really believe it. Just like I can't predict this one. I just hope it doesn't end 1-1. I wouldn't like that. All right, guys. 29 of you guys playing the bingo. I just got it started. Good luck to those playing. Oh, I wanted to see... 2-2. So you're going for the same score prediction as me. Maybe I'm going for 3-2 to Chelsea. Unknown Prussian. Nice to see you back in the building. Would you do a swap deal, Mohammed? It's too... If you want me to do would you do, it has to make sense. Like that would never happen as Mohamed Salah swap deal for Musiala. They're just such players, you know what I mean? So I don't think that could happen. You know what I mean? Prediction, Fulham versus United. 2-2. Big up Jacob in the building. Jacob in the building. Oh my god. Josh says, imagine if prime 2013-14 Luis Suarez was in this current Liverpool team. Oh my god. Imagine a front three of Mohamed Salah, Luis Suarez, and Cody Gakpo. That's heaven on earth. That's heaven on earth. I say that, but then also Lucho on the left wing. I can't even pick one, and that's where I feel bad. That's where I feel bad for Arne Slot having to make that decision, who to start on the left wing. But with the way Cody Gakpo is, he can't lose that spot. He has to continue. 3 goal contributions today. I think it's 19 goal contributions from 21 games for Cody Gakpo in starts. Sorry, 19 goal contributions in 21 starts. It's crazy. I remember seeing that stat. Like, it's wild. Alinaf, I'm doing well. How are you? What team do you support that is not Liverpool? Oh, is the mic not working again? I see the levels though. I'm confused. That's weird. I'm gonna check out what happened. I'm gonna hold it now for the rest of the stream. I'm gonna hold it, and after the stream I'm gonna see what the problem is. It's so weird. But now I see that the levels are all good. It's all good. Sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about that. Go Virgil, thank you very much for the super chat. Who says LFC fan from Canada. Where are you from in Canada? I hope Chelsea get the win. Yeah, it seems like majority of you guys in the building are for Chelsea. I'm for a draw personally, but I wouldn't mind a Chelsea win either. Thought that was my mic. I don't know what the problem is. I'm trying to think. I think it's because it's not stable, so something must be slightly unplugging when it's not stable. That must be it. But yeah, I remember Go Virgil. I remember I went to Montreal once to I forget which Liverpool game it was, though it was years ago. But I went to this one bar in Montreal with the Liverpool fans gather, and the support was unbelievable. Unbelievable support. And I just remember, I just love that city. I love that city so much. It's the only city I visited in Canada, though. I've never been to Toronto or another city. You said 1-1 from Toronto. Oh yeah, well that's what I just said. Yeah, I've never been to Toronto. Football bingo was second. Okay, let me send a new link. Love from Reykjavik. Were you born in Iceland, Leo? No, I wasn't, but I lived 4 years in Iceland, and my mom is Icelandic, so I have the Icelandic nationality. But I was born in France. Let's see if anybody got bingos. 2 bingos. Wow. The Vicar. Big up to you, the Vicar. You OG. And then Hyung Thong also got a bingo. 2 bingos. That's great. Because only 29 of you guys were playing. That's a really good score. Really good score. Let me send a new link through for you guys. Here's the new link. I'm in the building. What's good, Ruth? We got City fan channel as well. Do you think you're going to go on to win it? Do you think you're going to go on to win it? Kunch, what's good? Oh, thank you, Joseph. I'm going to go like that now. Joseph, I really appreciate that when you do that after games, because I know it helps others that want to see the goal reactions. So I would like John Duran, but look at how much he's costing. Look at how much he's costing. I'm not sure for that price it would be worth it, John Duran. Let's go, Joseph. I just liked your comments. Do you think City's still in the title race? No. I thought so before, but no. I think the game where I was like, I think it's over the title race for City was the Brentford game, because I'm like, they keep losing out on these leads, you know, and you can't win a league like that. And I just, now I don't see how they go and win 15 games in a row. I just don't see it. Or 10 in a row or whatever. I think the only challengers left now are Arsenal. I think it's only Arsenal. And if they don't sign a striker, if Arsenal don't sign an attacker, I would become very confident about this league title, you guys. Because of the fact that apart from how good they are defensively, I just don't see many goals on their side. I really don't. And they have tough games coming up next week, like against City next week. That's a game I think we should watch together, because that's going to be a really interesting one. And that's definitely one where we want City to get a result, like I was saying before. We need to have a good second half, says City fan. Do you still believe you can win the title, City fan in the building? Do you still believe? Yo, Cold Edits, nice to see you in the building. Big up, Joseph, you legend. Joseph, are you still going for a 1-1 prediction, or are you changing your prediction now? Ernest says, hey Leo, love your content. I'm a fellow Liverpool fan myself from Ghana. Much love and keep it up. Big up. Liverpool fan from Ghana. That's beautiful. Is there a big Liverpool fan community in Ghana? We're in the top 4 race, says City fan. Do you guys agree? I know this might be a bit reactionary because it's one result, but do you guys agree after that result today, the Bournemouth Forest game, do you agree that you just don't see Forest going all the way for the title? Because I don't. I already basically didn't before, but that just was like it was just confirmation, I think. You gotta stick with your gut. Hey, last coolest, was good. You think City could make the top 4? I think so too. I definitely think they can make the top 4. Especially with how many teams are just around that area. Good luck to everybody playing. I see there's 34 of you guys playing the bingo. Good luck. Shout out to Dara Maloney. Yes, I remember Dara Maloney. I just started the bingo. Just started it. I'm a French Icelandic Scouser. But not born in Liverpool, obviously, as you can hear from my accent, or I didn't live in Liverpool, but I've been many a times. Justin, anyone here from South Africa? There's a lot of Reds in South Africa. I know that's for sure. I know that for sure. Do you remember the crazy 4-4? Yep. Definitely. You said 2-2. No, Joseph, nobody could have predicted that one, to be fair. Nobody could have predicted that one. Zubamendi went to Arsenal. It's not 100% confirmed, but it looks like it's going to happen, even though it's not 100% confirmed. Yes, Soboslai, Mohamed Salah, and Gori Gakpo twice. Are you planning on going to any Liverpool games this season? Yes, but I tend to plan those things quite late. So I don't know when the next one is, but there definitely will be this season. Yeah, Leo, there's most definitely lots of Liverpool fans. I would brag that I'm the most loyal since the age of 8. I'm currently a student in college. Love that, Ernest. Love that. And how did you start becoming a Liverpool fan? Because since you said from the age of 8, that tells me that people in your family didn't support the club. Here we go, guys. Second half has officially kicked off. Second half has officially kicked off. I'm going for a 2-2 prediction. That ball from Trent was amazing. Oh my God, I nearly passed out. I love that. Yeah, I think that made the goal. Like I said, Cody Gakpo just needed to get any touch on it. It was such a perfect ball that any touch would lead to a goal. And Harry again with the super chat. Thank you very much, Harry. Who says, just to clarify, I am Amarin in and would be even if we got relegated. We won't, but you get the point. A rebuild is much needed. And I wouldn't sign Darwin Núñez. He's good, but it would be setting him up to fail. Yeah, you get the point. A rebuild is much needed. That's why, like I said, Harry, I think this summer is going to be maybe the most we've ever seen a team ever spend in the transfer market, because obviously you have that change in ownership, part change in ownership. And I think now if they decided to bring on Ruben Amorim and his ideas, about football, the way that he wants to play, he's clearly a stubborn manager. And I mean that in a good way. Like, he has his ideas and he's going to stick to them. I do think that means you guys will need like a crazy rebuild, because his system, you can tell the players that you have right now don't suit that system. That's why I think it's a crazy brave decision to appoint him. But surely it means you guys are going to let a lot of players go this summer and you're going to sign a lot of players. So yeah, I don't think you can judge him or United until next season. And now it's just about how can you make sure the damage is kept to the lowest it can be, you know what I mean? And could you potentially move back into the top 7 spots? It's going to be difficult given where you are now, but it's always possible. Like, when you look at you look at the points in the league, I mean, I'll look right now actually, there isn't that much of a difference between certain positions in below the top 10 and then within the top. Let me just tell you the number. So, for example, Villa, who are in 8th place, are on 36 points. United is on 26, so 10-point difference. Actually, that's pretty big. Never mind. Actually, that could be tough. There's a 10-point difference between United and Villa right now. Do you think, Harry, that you guys can overtake Villa, for example, who are 10 points ahead right now? That would surprise me, honestly. That would surprise me. Do we know when the Liverpool documentary is coming out? Yes, we do, Ria. It's coming out on February 28th, and it's going to come out on Amazon Prime, and it's going to be called From Doubters to Believers, and it's on all the Klopp years. All the Klopp years. What a stinker. It's currently 1 a.m. in Thailand. Oh my God, you're lucky, Peem, to be in Thailand. I love Thai food so much. Let's see if anybody got bingos, by the way. Nobody got bingos. Wow. That shows that it must have been a difficult set. Tash, who's also a United fan, says, I'm Amrin in, but we need a rebuild. We won't get relegated, only rebuild. We need a strong team. Our signings like Mount are flopping. Might be rejected United signings, so we might get relegated. Nah, you won't get relegated. But I think now, I didn't realize there's actually quite a big point difference. I thought you could have gone into like the top 8, but now that I have looked, Villa being 10 points ahead of you, I think it would be a miracle if you were able to overtake Villa, for example. That would be an incredible job from Ruben Amorim. Good evening, sir, says Oots Fights Club. What do you think of Kusanov? I think it's way too early to judge him. He's, 20 years old? And from what I heard from fans in France, he's an incredible talent. So, someone of that age who plays in that position, I definitely wouldn't judge them off of one mistake or one bad game or even 3 bad games. Just like Jarell Quansah, the amount of people that overreacted over him making a few mistakes, like, it's normal when you're young to make some mistakes, but do you see in their raw ability that they have a potential to really rise? For me, and I don't know Kusanov well enough, but for me, when I see Jarell Quansah, I fully back him. And I say that because when I look at pure ability, he has pace, He has desire. When you listen to his interviews, clear desire. He's good in the air. Like, really, he has all the ability really needed in a modern-day center-back. There's just certain things he needs to improve on, and he'll know, and our staff will help him improve on those things. But should you throw hate at him after making one game? Definitely not. You know, and Kusanov, I feel like it's the same thing. If you have one bad game, or even, like I said, 3 bad games in a row, you can't judge a player off that, especially when they're that young. Especially when they're that young. And from what I've heard, like I said, he has an incredible future ahead of him. Oh, Erling Haaland's through. Guys, Erling Haaland. If he gets this onto his left foot, he'll score. Oh, he didn't. Oh my God. Erling Haaland with a huge opportunity there, and he's not able to score. I can't believe Haaland didn't score there. I feel like that's the most ideal position for him, because he can turn onto his left and shoot. But to be fair, it's a good save from Sanchez, from the Chelsea keeper. Skeptical. The only reason why people are calling Marmoush the next Salah is literally just because they're both Egyptian. That's it. But I think it's a mistake for anyone trying to put that kind of pressure on a player. Because, like I said, to find the consistency that Salah has over all those years, that's once in a generation. It's very, very rare. Yeah, that's a good save. Big Elite Styles, thank you very much for your kind message. You'll never walk alone. What are your thoughts on Gakpo's season so far? Bro, I'm so happy for Cody, because every interview I've heard of Cody Gakpo, I fall in love with his personality. Okay, and when I fall in love with the player's personality, I want them to succeed even more, obviously. And I've just what I love about Gakpo is you can tell he's such a kind being, and at the same time he has that ruthlessness on the pitch, and I think he's actually very decisive in front of goal. And like I said, I believe this stat is correct. Cody Gakpo this season has 19 goal contributions, so 19 goals and assists from 21 starts. That's an incredible development, incredible levels of improvement from last season. I know it's probably because also Klopp didn't play him on the left wing, his best position last season, but he's been incredible this season, one of our best players. Have you ever tried Indian food? Ashwini, you haven't heard me say before, Indian food is my favorite food in the world. Literally. If there's one cuisine, I can't have it often, but it's my favorite cuisine in the world. Genuinely. Manus Palmers is in the building, who says, yo, Leo, how's it going, my man? I'm back in the building. Liverpool won 4-1. Get in. Sorry I didn't join the Liverpool stream. I had other stuff to do. I hope Chelsea win this game. No worries, bro. Nice to see you in the building now, Marnus. Gakpo equals the GOAT, says Jacob. Hello from Egypt, Leo. Really like your content. Thank you. Nice to see you from Egypt. Connor Leonard, you're a ledge. Of course. Shout out to your cousins, Kate and Amy. Harry Sinclair, thank you again for the super chat. You are way too kind. I want W's in the building right now. Everybody to spam those W's for Harry Sinclair. What a respectful... See, this is where I struggle to hate United, when I meet the nicest United fans. Just like my best friend growing up, Tharatur, was always a United fan. And yeah, when we see people like you that are class, it makes it hard to hate the club, you know what I mean? Even though we're obviously direct rivals. But anyways, Harry says, I don't think we can overtake Villa, but it's a different dynamic to the top of the table, because the teams in, let's say, 10th to 6th are defo not in the same level of form. Also, Anthony has just gone to Betis on loan. Yeah, I saw that, Harry. That's probably good for him, you know what I mean? To be able to be in a different environment and find his form again. But so what would be a place like, and I'm asking this to you, Harry, but also to other United fans, what for you would constitute like a season where you're satisfied, where you're like okay with it? Like, I know obviously right now it's not the position you want to be in at all, but to be fair, in the FA Cup, who knows what could happen? Maybe you could go far in the FA Cup. Nobody expected you to win it last season, and you managed to do it. you know. So maybe you could go far in that competition. But yeah, for United fans, what would constitute like a, I guess, resurrected season from here on in? Because obviously it's not gone the way that you would have wanted. Departure of the GOAT. Have you tried Pakistani? Bro, I love Pakistani. Pakistani food that I've had in London is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, I was gonna make a collage of Sobo, Maca. I think they would take being above in the top 10. So anything in the top half, you're saying, of the table. Kamal says, Leo, I love every watch along of yours. Thank you very much, Kamal. And you know you play such an important role too in spreading that positive energy. And then you say it's so refreshing to see people like Liverpool Fan 01 and Daily Aura who bring in the positive vibes while doing their jobs as mods. By the way, beardless looks suits you. Yeah, I'm gonna shave this week. I agree. The thing is, I've been a little all over the place because I just moved into this new flat. And I don't know if I'm going to stay here yet. So that's why I've kind of been all over the place on a personal standpoint. But I'm going to sort all that out and I need to shave this beard. But nah, come out like completely. Like I said, it's people like you, Daily or Liverpool Fan 01. You guys that are in the building here right now. So many OGs that make this building feel special. You know what I mean? So I'm forever grateful to all of you guys. I've missed the time you spoke about the Indian food, but I feel very lucky to live here. Best food in the world. And my dream is to visit India one day. It's one of my biggest dreams. Have you tried South African food? Yes, I have. Zulu mentality. Some of the best barbecue. Bro, the barbecues I've had. And I've actually had quite a lot of South African barbecue because my cousin's dad opened a restaurant in Paris with like South African barbecue. That's his specialty because he's from South Africa, his dad. And it's some of the best meat I've ever had in my life. Oh my God, some of the best meat. Hispanic food. I feel like that's pretty general. What do you mean by Hispanic food? Elite says, Leo, my dream since I was 3 is to be the keeper for Liverpool. If I ever do it, will you support me? Of course I will. Are you kidding? I support you today already. I hope that dream comes true for you. Pinging says, because I live in South Africa. Oh. Best wingers of all time. That's hard, Ashwini. Because I didn't get to see some of the best wingers in the history, like George Best, like John Barnes. Like, there's a lot of legendary wingers from the past that I didn't get to watch, so it's hard to say. Bro, I put Indian food above French food, and I'm literally French. I'm 1000% think Indian cuisine is better than French, personally. I have more pleasure from it. Dim says all this talk about food is making me hungry. That's every time that's what happens. It just shows how passionate we are about food in the building. I feel like every time a game is becomes a little bit boring, we just end up talking about food. Always. Kamal says Chelsea with Osimhen will be in the title race. Jackson is like Origi. He can't be an out-and-out striker. He can do a job from the bench. Yeah, he's not consistent enough. He has raw ability though, for sure. Mexican food, I love Mexican food. The problem is in Europe, there's no good Mexican food. Genuinely, in Europe, there's no good Mexican food. But in New York, I used to go to some good Mexican places, and I love it. Love it. But I don't really eat Mexican food anymore unless I make tacos at home, and that's obviously like not real Mexican, you know. But do you miss Origi, the clutch master? I do, but now we have Darwin who does that job for us. We have Darwin who does that job. Have you tried Italian food? I used to go to Italy every summer. I love Italian food too. Harry Sinclair, thank you very much again for the super chat, who says a successful season in my book would be to win a trophy. I actually think the Europa League on paper might be easier as the FA Cup has some of the best teams in Europe in it. As the FA Cup has some of the best teams. Yep, I see what you mean, Harry. But then what would you say? I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check right now. Jamaican food, bro. Jerk chicken. Jerk chicken. It's so good. Let me check who are the best teams in the Europa League. And I'll tell you, Harry, if I think you could win the Europa League. Right now, wow, the team that's in first is Lazio on 19 points. And remember, guys, in the Europa League this season, teams can't drop from the Champions League. So, Harry, that's going to help you as well. The fact that teams can't drop from the Champions League, that's going to help United a lot. And I'm looking at the teams now, 1,000% I think United can win the Europa League. Think about it. The best teams I'm looking at right now are maybe Spurs. You have to be able to beat Spurs, I think. There's Besiktas, Fenerbahce, Galatasaray, Lyon, Athletic Club. You should be able to win it, honestly. Corner taking quickly. Jamaican food. So, oh my God, Harry Sinclair. What is this level of support? I want W spam in the building. Harry, thank you very much. I'm sending that out to you. The support you're showing on the channel. Jeez. From a United fan. This just shows how football goes so beyond. This is making me emotional, Harry, because it just shows how much football is about all of us coming together, you know what I mean? And just because the amount of people that just on paper would be like, oh, a United fan, so annoying, this and that. Look at how respectful we can be between fan bases. Obviously, when we play each other, I've said this again before, but we go to war when we play each other. But why not be class with one another when we don't play one another? Do you know what I mean? But man, thank you so much, Harry. That support on the channel means the world. So Harry says, question for the whole chat. I want to go to Anfield at some point this season, maybe in the Champions League. I'm autistic and don't trust myself to not say who I support. Will there be any problems with me saying who I support from a safety point of view? I don't think so. I don't think so, because from the energy that you're showing, Harry, you're such a respectful being. So I really don't, you're not the type to rub it in people's faces, ever, you know? So I definitely don't think you should be worried. Definitely don't think you should be worried. But if you're in the Liverpool away end, then obviously don't be wearing a United shirt. That would be a problem. You know what I mean? That could be a problem. But nah. And look, you're in you're doing your masters right now. Imagine. That's crazy. But yeah, from everything that I've heard, I would not be worried about. Just be yourself. Look, that's what Karan is saying. W, bro, have fun. It's your time. Just enjoy it. Ernest says, hi Leo, as a Liverpool fan myself, I'm so proud of Cody Gakpo. He's proven to be clutch more often than not. This is the true Gakpo I knew from PSV. Completely agree. He's been one of our shining. I think the two players I would highlight the most this season that have been rejuvenated the most under our new boss. I think the two names I think about most are Cody Gakpo and Gravenberch. And maybe it's not a surprise that they're both Dutch. You know, obviously Slaughter's Dutch. But I think the two of them are the two that our new boss has managed to transform the most. Leo, what convinced you to start your YouTube channel? Cloudies, because I used to, I still do today, the Liverpool Goals Instagram, but I ran a Liverpool Instagram for many, many years. And during COVID especially, I used to go live because I just loved to chat with fellow Reds. I was just bored during COVID and I just wanted to share that passion with fellow Reds. But Instagram isn't really a video platform. So when I realized I just loved doing those lives, I was like, I gotta try YouTube, because I had already been doing it on Instagram, but it wasn't the place to do it really, you know? So I was like, I gotta start doing it. You know what I mean? I gotta start doing it. Pizza Hut or Domino's? Neither. I'd rather go to a local pizza spot and not a chain. Yeah, look, exactly. Susan is saying, hi, Harry. Please don't wear a Man United top. Other than that, you'll be fine. Exactly. OG Football Edit says, true, I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'll never disrespect Everton, even if they do anything. Reece James is actually fit. It's a rare. Bro, this second half so far is not living up to what we thought. Do you guys agree? It's not living up to our expectations. Oh, Andy Robertson. Oh, Marmoush with an opportunity there. Marmoush. Look at that from outside the box. Oof, that had a lot of power on it, to be fair. That had a lot of power on it. Oh, what a pass from Ederson there. What a pass from Ederson to Erling Haaland. Sanchez is completely out of his box. What is the Chelsea keeper doing? Erling Haaland has just scored to make it 2-1 for City. Bro, I think the assist will go to Ederson as well. Bro, what is the Chelsea keeper doing? Bro, Chelsea is 1,000% going to sign a goalkeeper this summer. I do not know what he's doing there. Literally, that's the Chelsea keeper, in my opinion, gifting that goal to City. I know it was a great ball from Ederson, and it's crazy he's going to get the assist. But if Sanchez hadn't come out there, I'm not sure Erling Haaland scores that goal. I'm not so sure. That's so poor from the Chelsea keeper. There's literally no need for him to come out. I can't believe that, honestly. I would be fuming if I was a Chelsea fan. It's 2-1. 2-1 for City now. Erling Haaland. Can't believe that. They've just been gifted a goal. They've just been gifted a goal. They've just completely been gifted that. Napoli 2-1. Bro, it would not surprise me if that game ended as a draw, though. I'm going to hydrate right now for Chelsea to equalize, okay? Pedro Neto is coming on as well. He's a baller. Pedro Neto is coming on for Chelsea. Chris Williams, big up to you. Zulu mentality like 8 years ago, but I only decided to really start taking it seriously like 2 years ago. But 8 or 9 years ago already, I just felt a natural desire to make a video around Liverpool. Nah, it's still 2-1. It's still 2-1. Oh, Andy. Kevin De Bruyne is coming on for City. Bro, how is he not starting anymore? Kevin De Bruyne is coming on. Do you guys think Chelsea will come back? De Bruyne is coming on instead of Marmouche. Leo, the Chelsea fans have been very critical of their sporting directors recently for their scouting and recruitment. I get it. Honestly. It makes no sense the amount of attackers they brought in, for example, without signing a proper striker or a goalkeeper, which is two positions where they clearly need reinforcement. So it's just been like, even like almost as amateur football fans from the outside, you could tell the recruitment was off, you know, which is crazy. Thank you very much, Crazy Campers. Shout out to you. Thank you for the support. You guys are so kind. I've never seen a more wholesome... Jesus. I love watching the streams and it would mean the world if I could. Big up to you, Liverpool lover. But right now, Liverpool lover, I have to be fair to others that wanted to become mods. We don't need more mods right now, but in the future, if we do, I will remember you, Liverpool lover. Leo, who's your man of the match? It's hard to say. Gvardiol, I guess. Josko Gvardiol, because he's one that's really looked like making things happen. My prediction for that one would be 2-2 because I think Fulham away is a really tough game. Who do you want to win the 2026 World Cup? Iceland or France? Those are the two nations I support, you know, so... Of course, Liverpool lover, and thank you for the support. Hydrate for 2-2. Okay. Big up, Christy. You love... Big up, Christy. I'm not so sure, Kamal, because he doesn't have the defensive side to his game. Stevie really had a defensive side to his game. I don't think Kevin De Bruyne has that. I think his biggest problem is being 100% match fit. That's what it seems to be now with the age that he's at. And that's why I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up leaving City this summer, that he didn't sign an extension. I love that buddy Miles. What a legend. He's a Liverpool supporter and sings "You'll Never Walk Alone." Do they have Oreos in France? I think so. I think so. I'm not sure. Gulp that water down. Okay. Big up Gio the trio. Big up. United's fan base is louder than City's. Actually, I've never been to the Etihad. I take that back. But from what I heard, at least. I'll say from what I heard. Okay. Diliora, I'll hydrate again for you. I'm hydrating right now for a Chelsea equalizer to make it 2-2. We did before Liverpool Lover, but it was just, it didn't stay active enough, so we didn't do that for now. It's crazy. Kamal, I'm also shocked that in India there aren't more football talents because of the amount of people in India, and that there's a clear passion for football in India as well. It's a big shock. But like you said, the structure seems to be the problem, right? Not yet, macros, but probably soon. Did I say I would finish? Bro, nah. I think there's still at least a liter left in this. Because look how much water is left right now. This is 5 liters. There's still this much of it left. Wait, this much. But I'm going to hydrate again. I'm going to hydrate for Liverpool quadruple. Because why not? We're still in every competition. Why not believe? Maybe I can finish it by the end of the game. Let's see. I'm in France, yeah. World is also from India. It's only cricket itself. Football is declining. I'm surprised though, because from what I've heard, there is a big passion for football in India. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not a big sport there. I think Palmer can be better than Hazard, because Hazard didn't have as much longevity as he would have wanted. If Palmer can have that longevity, I think he can be better than Hazard potentially over a whole career, because he's still so young. And he has been consistent, to be fair, the last 2 years or so. Since he's really had a chance within first team football, since he left City, he's just been consistently a top player. Love from Northern Ireland. That's true, Nellens. That's true. Patrick Star for Zach. Most of the people watch the European leagues. The Premier League, right? Isn't the Premier League by far the biggest in India? From what I've heard. Rather than watching Indian football. Yeah, but it seems like there's real atmospheres within Indian football. I don't think Liverpool's going to sign anyone this January transfer window. I think this summer will be active for Liverpool though, because Slot will have a whole year with this Liverpool squad, so he'll know exactly the type of characters he wants to keep and which he doesn't want to keep, and it seems like he wants to keep a lot of them because look how brilliantly they're performing from him and stepping up for him. So honestly, from the looks of it, this current Liverpool squad seems like exactly the type of squad that Slot wants, and that's part of why I think we got the recruitment of Jurgen's successors so spot on. It's the fact that we actually don't need to completely change our team. You know, he fits within the culture that we already had. Favorite footballer of all time, Ultimate Football, right here. And no one comes close. Stevie G. Steven Gerrard. But I think, honestly, for most football fans, guys, let me know if you agree. I think some of you are still very, younger, on the younger ages. But I mean, for those of you that are, 18 plus, do you agree that the kind of the player you grew up idolizing as a kid, I think nothing can top that, because it's such a special feeling when you're a kid and you love a player, and he makes you fall in love with the game. And that's what Stevie G did. And therefore, I don't care if a player goes on to score 1,000 goals for Liverpool in the future. I'm not so sure that it comes close to the love I'll forever feel for Stevie. You know what I mean? Come on, I'm hydrating for an equalizer. I really feel like there could be another goal in this one. In India, it's Man United and Liverpool. It's the same in Iceland, honestly. Those are the two biggest clubs. But I think globally, honestly, that must be the same globally. Ultimate Football says for me it's Messi. I get it too. Messi, special as well. Kamal says, Leo, there's a lot of passion for football here in India. There are people like me who stay awake till 4 a.m. to watch La Liga matches. And La Liga are most watched here in India. Turkish League also. Wait, La Liga is watched more than the Premier League? No way, right? In India? I grew up with Firmino, who had the town on the pitch. I didn't experience Steven Gerrard, but he is defo the Liverpool GOAT. I absolutely agree with you. Stevie G is the main reason I became a Liverpool fan as a child from Ghana. Can I get a shout out, please? Shout out to you, Ernest Smart. What a name, Ernest Smart. For you, it's Aguero, top player. To be fair, what City have done well is Cole Palmer hasn't really done much in this game. They've found a way to keep him quiet. So we shall see. We all know Manchester City can go on an unbeaten run second half of the season. Yeah, but Delio Art, I think, even though I agree, I think they've dropped that many points that I think even if we see Prime City, can they overtake us in terms of us dropping enough points? I don't think it's possible. I'll tell you right now the difference in points, actually. Right now the difference between us and City is 12 points. Do you really think City can overcome 12 points? That's a lot. That's four wins or 4 defeat difference. You know, with the consistency we've shown, I'm not sure that's possible, genuinely. I know we're going to have to go away at the Etihad, though. That could be a difficult one, but I just don't see it. I really don't see it. It would just be the craziest thing to ever happen, maybe in the history of football. You know what I mean? But I agree, the fear is there because of the trauma that we feel from City winning it by 1 point those seasons. In the US, the most popular club is Liverpool, but basically every single one of my friends are Arsenal fans. Damn. So Liverpool lover, it'll feel extra special if we're able to win the league this season then, because Arsenal are the other team competing as well. Ederson plays another ball. And now Erling Haaland. Oh, that's a great ball from Erling Haaland, guys. Surely this is going to be a goal. Phil Foden is 1v1 with the keeper, and he slots it home. 3-1, game over. Phil Foden back in form. City potentially finding their form again. What do you guys think? But to be fair, fantastic play there from Erling Haaland. You have to give him credit. That's a proper number 9 holding up the ball and then laying it off for Phil Foden, who just then had a 1v1 situation. But guys, that's crazy. Ederson really had a big part to play in both goals. Do you guys agree? Guys, Ederson played the ball that was the assist for Erling Haaland, making it 2-1. And now look, it's Ederson who played a ball over, and then KDB headed it, and then it went to Haaland. But like both times, it's Ederson really playing a major part in the build-up, which is crazy. That there's only... Is it offsides? Nah. I don't think that's going to be offsides. Yo, Go 12. Nice to see you in the building. What's good? I was late. I had to do things. Who scored? Wait, right now we need to see if it's going to be... But right now, Phil Foden just scored. Erling Haaland got the assist. Otherwise, Haaland was the one that made it 2-1. Ederson got the assist. And it was Gvardiol that scored the equalizer, and it was Madueke who scored the opener. Is it going to be offsides? Is it going to be offsides? Nah, the goal stands. Guys, I don't know who's saying that it's offsides. There's no way that could have been off. It definitely is going to count. And it has counted because now the play has gone on. Kamal says, I'm 18 and my hero was Suarez. Oh, what a player. And I love Bobby from the Klopp era. Right now, my favorite player from Liverpool is Van Dijk. I don't know where we would be without him. I'll never forget the cup final. I agree. I agree with everything you've said. It's beautiful. Shout out to you, Jacob Miari. Shout out to you. Yeah, bro, I don't know who is saying that it was clearly offsides. To me, that was clearly onsides. I don't get what you're saying. If you support a Prem club apart from Liverpool, I don't think I would support another Prem club. Big up Connor Leonard. Ederson has more assists. Bro, like I said, he got the assist for the Haaland one, and then it was his pass that played a big part in the build up to that goal. Phil Foden scored to make it 3-1. And now this puts City in the top 4, by the way. This puts City in the top 4. They're above Newcastle on goal difference. And they're only 3 points. Guys, how crazy is that? Even with all the points that City have dropped and the amount of times that we've said Forest are in the title race, there's now only a 3-point difference between Man City and Forest. So here's my question for you guys. Do you think City will finish above Forest, since there's only a 3-point difference and there's still a lot of games to come this season? Because I think so. Especially with the signings they've made. That making signings in January always gives you that boost. Always. Five minutes of additional time. I like to play darts. I'm not good at it, but I like to play. Do you like to? You think they're back? Top 3 at least. We can't laugh at each other if something bad happens to one of our clubs. That's nice, Liverpool ever. Oh, Andy Robertson. Forest is crazy this year and Man City is finished. My guess would be City will still finish higher than Forest, honestly. But let's see. Ultimate football. It's too early for the 2026 World Cup. I mean, to be fair, that's next year. Jeez, that's crazy. I'm going to say France. I don't know. Benji's predictions: Liverpool first, Arsenal second, City third, Bournemouth fourth. Wow, you think Bournemouth will get Champions League football? That would be crazy. Remember though, now I think the 5th spot in the Champions League can get... Sorry, the team that finishes 5th in the Premier League can get Champions League now. I think depending on how Premier League teams do in the Champions League. But I think Premier League teams will do pretty well. So remember, 5th place could get you Champions League football, I think. I think the glimpses we saw of Marmouche were promising. If I was a City fan, I would be excited. Liverpool fan Noor, Leo, I really enjoy your content every time. Thank you very much, Liverpool fan Noor. Big up to you in the building. Which country you visited in Africa? Only one, actually. But I've been quite a few times to Morocco. I love Morocco. My family does, so we used to go as a kid. Second half, and since they speak French, it's perfect as well. Second half season, Man City is dangerous. It's going to be up to us to keep our gap. Wait, so Deliora, is the team that you fear the most? Yeah, Joseph. Guys, are the teams that you fear the most City for the title? Really? Is it City that you fear the most? More than Arsenal? Come on, Tyler Adams. He got 2 assists today, Tyler Adams did. You'll support France? Well, we'll support France together at the World Cup. Yeah, Sketch, I'm going to shave next week. I got to shave next week. Oh my god, I thought Chelsea were going to score there. Colwell in the box. Ashwini, they're all on the same night because... It's to add, I think, to the suspense on the final match day in the Champions League. I think that's why. Big up City FC. Big up City FC. That was deserved. City were much better, I think, in the second half. Look at Pep. He doesn't even look that happy. What? Shout out to you, Alex. Full time. Full time whistle was blown, you guys. The game ends 3-1. Let's see who they give the man of the match to. I think it's actually going to be given to Erling Haaland because he got a goal and an assist. Yeah, look. The man of the match has been given to Erling Haaland in the end. Full-time whistle was blown, you guys. 3-1 for Man City. That puts Man City, like I said, in the Champions League spots. And it also means that they're just 3 points away from Forest, which is crazy. Like, it just shows nothing's ever done in football. And that's why I don't think any Liverpool fan should be celebrating any Premier League title in January, because there's already been so many twists and turns. And I think there will be many more to come. Delior says City has proven 4 times in a row to come from behind and win the league by a point or two ahead of Arsenal and Liverpool. Don't take them lightly. Completely agree. But I still think it's impossible for them to win the league, given the point difference. Genuinely, I just look at the points. I don't see how it's possible. Like I said, 12 points is a lot, given the consistency we've shown. I would be really, I think it would be one of the craziest things in the world. But definitely we won't underestimate them. But I still think Arsenal's the bigger threat because of the difference in points. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it then for today. I think overall, W day, because we got the 3 points. We got our job done. And I think it just gives us confidence, because now we're probably going to rest players on Wednesday night, and it's going to give a lot of our first team players an entire week to prepare for Bournemouth away, which is going to be a very difficult game. But yeah, guys, I'm really looking forward to what's to come next. Liverpool always gives us that lift every weekend this season. Unbelievable. But yeah, guys, big up to everybody in the building, and Harry Sinclair supporting the channel. Oh my gosh, thank you very much, Harry, that you're being so kind. So kind. Who says you're doing the timestamps. Thank you very much, Joseph, as well. Harry says, having been to a City game a while ago, and also I have a season ticket at United, I can say that both stadiums are louder than they get credit for. I personally think Old Trafford is the loudest, but mostly because of the capacity. I got to experience Old Trafford as well, and Bournemouth to get 4th place. Imagine. That's why next weekend we cannot underestimate them. But yeah, Harry, when I got to experience Old Trafford, I thought the atmosphere when you scored was crazy. When you saw that many people lift up, but I was quite disappointed with your atmosphere the rest of the game, as in when there weren't goals, I didn't see much of a reaction from the fans. That's what I'll say. But when you did score, and unfortunately the game I went to, we lost. We lost 2-1. Rashford scored both goals. When Rashford scored those 2 goals, my God, was Old Trafford going crazy. But otherwise, I felt that there wasn't that much singing in terms of songs and stuff like that. Crazy Kuba says, I love your content. You always light up the day and bring a smile to my face. Thank you very much. You guys are the freaking kindest. I can't believe. See, this shows that there is obviously a lot of toxicity on social media and online and all of this, but I really feel like the build-in that we have here is something very, very special. Very, very special. And that's all thanks to you guys and the energy that you bring every single time where we're in this space together. It's so special. Harry Sinclair again with the super chat, who says, FYI, the same kickoff times are because of the Germany versus Austria game at the 82 World Cup. Now I'm confused. The same time kickoffs are because of the Germany versus Austria game? I'm a bit confused by that. Bye. See you. Yes, Ashwini, see you on Wednesday night. Ultimate Football, thank you as well for the super chat, who says, I hope Chelsea will qualify for Champions League football. It's going to be tough. There's a lot of teams fighting for that position, and I think that's one that's basically impossible to predict, although I still think City are going to finish in the top 4, and I think Arsenal will finish in the top 4, and I think we will. I think there's one spot left for another team. I really think. Yes, big up to you, Liverpool fan. Nor. But yeah, guys, World, I'm not so sure that City will qualify for the next round. We'll see. I mean, we'll get to see that on Wednesday together. But yeah, guys, I will see you next week. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your weekend. And Harry Sinclair and all of you guys in the building, thank you so much for the support. It means the world. And you best believe we're going to spend many, many more moments together this season. I think it's been an unbelievable season so far in terms of kind of twists and turns, like I said, surprises. And I think that will continue to happen, and that's why we love football. I think this season, almost more than anything, in the way the Premier League has gone and in the way the Champions League has gone. Maybe I'm saying this as a Liverpool fan too because we're top of both, but I meant more like the surprises, I think, is what we love about football, and the fact that you can't really predict anything. I think that's the beauty of sport, you know, that anything is possible. And so I just can't wait for all these moments that are going to come for the rest of this season. And yeah, guys, I'll see you next week. Joseph, I don't know yet. I don't think so. But I would let you guys know if I end up going to the PSV game, because then it would probably be more of an in real life stream, you know, rather than obviously a watch along like this. But yeah, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your weekend. Thank you again for just like the positivity and the vibes that you always bring. It's the best. So love you guys. I will see you very, very soon. Have a beautiful rest of your weekend. You'll never